positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know, we do it over here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hey, man, I want all you guys to have a very successful 2025. Don't get too caught up in the politics, the drama, the emotion. A lot of these things are distractions to keep you from focusing on working on yourself. Ultimately, however you want your life to be, you're going to have to make those choices. You're going to have to make the changes. You're going to have to decide how you want to live. If you want to make more money, then you're going to have to learn maybe another trade or take an extra job. And whenever we talk about being successful and working, just because you're working maybe 2 jobs, 3 jobs, it doesn't mean you're not successful. Just because you don't necessarily have the Lambo yet or the McLaren or the Porsche, it doesn't mean you haven't made it. As long as you're making progress, you are successful. You are on your path. You haven't given up. You haven't thrown in the towel. You haven't let society beat you down. You're winning, man. Sometimes things might not happen as fast as you would like them to happen, but as long as you're making things different than what you made them before, you're making changes, you're not repeating the same thing, you're looking for a different result, you're on the right path. The biggest thing I see holding back a lot of individuals from accomplishing their goals, and I'm speaking about myself, and things that have been holding me back are certain people that I've gotten into relationships with that haven't pulled their weight in situations or kept me from, I feel, making certain moves I want to make because I allowed them to. You know, a lot of times you try to inspire people to be like you or to be the best they can be, and you see certain potential, but sometimes those people are just who they are, and it doesn't matter how many times you break down things, you talk with them, you share stuff, nothing changes, man. And you get frustrated. Maybe you guys kiss and make up. It seems like it's a great relationship for a while. Then it goes right back into the same thing. And that's a toxic relationship. It's not harmonious. And if a relationship is going to work as far as from a business perspective, both parties have to have the same goals in mind. If it's not that way, then it's never going to work. You know, you guys are going to be butting heads. And there are projects I've been working on that have been dragging on way too long. I feel like they've always been anchors, and you don't want to drag in old energy from last year into New Year. So my thing is severing all those old energy anchors and just releasing them, making room to embrace new energy. You got to make room for new people to come into your life. There are old people, and all they want to do is always talk about what they're doing, what they got going on. They're never talking about anything with you guys together, working together, doing something together, how you been. It's always about them, what they got going on, how much money they made, and yeah, I'm doing this and doing that. I mean, that's fine, but you don't need to tell me about that unless I inquire. I'm not, if you're saying let's do something together, then cool, but I don't need an accounting, and a lot of times those people are really just trying to one-up you. They're not really sharing it to inspire you. They're saying it to make themselves feel like they're better than you. And those people aren't no good either. Even though they talk like they're all positive and about this whole spiritual stuff, but they're the one-uppers. They call to get validation by, asserting themselves over somebody else. They feel like economically they're above them. They're not calling people who they feel are wealthier than them, or people who are, they think are more successful. They're only doing to people they think that they're, maybe on the same level or better than, and they do it to make themselves feel better about themselves. I don't ever call, why call somebody and talk about all the material stuff you have or how much money you made last month? You don't know what that person's going through at home. They don't want to hear that shit. Maybe they're going through their own stuff. And, if anything, if you call them and say, hey, man, I know you do this, I got an opportunity for you. Hey, man, or, you want to go out to eat on Saturday? Let's hang out. But to go and spill whatever you're doing on the next person, you got to look at, like, sometimes, are you really doing that to inspire that person, to make them feel better about themselves, or to please your ego? And a lot of times these people are trying to please ego, man. There are, I talk to people in different business sectors, and some people, they're just so egotistical, and you're looking at this person like, you really think your work is at that level? You don't even have a clue, man. You're so into yourself. When you go, all you do is turn people off, but you're oblivious because of your ego. And some people, they don't know when to keep their mouth shut. They don't know when to stop talking about themselves, to just listen. You will get so much further if sometimes you take the time to inquire about the other person, and you never know what that person has going on. But some people, man, it's just their ego does not allow them to entertain anything that's not beneficial to them. It's just like I went to a car show over the weekend. I'm hanging out with the wife, talking with people about my car. And I hadn't brought the car out in a while because I had a lot of work done to the car. I had a new motor put in it. Just little stuff, man. And the car was down for a while. And I finally got the car back out. And I told somebody, they asked me about the motor and this and that. And they're like, how much you pay for that? How much did that cost you? Don't you think it's rude to walk up to somebody and they're you're asking them about their car, and you're asking them how much they paid for certain? Is that any of your business? Really? Man, how much you pay for your watch? How much you pay for your ring? How much you pay for your shoes? Oh, man, where'd you get that from? Why are you, dude, you don't even know this person. Secondly, even if you know, what are you trying to do their math? These people aren't doing it because they're really excited about your car. They're doing it because they're trying to do your math. And me, I'm always the guy, oh, man, I paid a little bit of nothing, blah, 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 whatever. But really, it's none of your business. Unless you want to go to my mechanic, unless you're looking, hey, man, I'm trying to get a motor swap. I'm looking to get some, transmission rebuilt. What would it run? You got a shop I can take my car to. But if you're inquiring just to try to be nosy, get the hell out of here. You got a lot of those people too. Every time you show up with something, they want to know how much you paid for it. Where'd you get that from? How much you paid for that? I'm telling you, man, cut off all those people who are really not beneficial in your life. And those are the people too. Those people who are always pocket checking you or doing your accounting or trying to know what you paid for something, they're not really, happy for what you're doing, or they're not complimenting you. And when everything goes back to a number. And, life is not, I look at success, man. Everybody has different levels of success. You don't have to be in a 5,000 square foot mansion. If you have that, God bless you, man. If you got 10 Porsches, God bless you. If you got Lamborghini, Bugatti, God bless you. If you got a Honda Accord and you're happy, God bless you. You got a job, you got food on your table, you take care of your family, God bless you. You're successful. It doesn't have to be everything. Oh, I'm a trillionaire. I own the world. I buy this. I do this. And you're empty inside. You buy everything. You do all this. You hate your wife. Your kids don't talk to you. You have no friends, but you got a bunch of material shit. I don't know, man. Everybody to each their own. I just know that I'm picking and choosing my friends a lot more careful. I'm not going to keep going back and and entertaining the same conversation I entertained in 2024. I'm gonna start looking at my phone more and sending it to voicemail and just detaching, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, you know. It's just like, you know, I share my art. I got some other stuff like I do to kind of relax myself. And, man, you paint now? When you start painting, you trying to be a painter? I'm like, God damn, man, if you do you like the artwork or not? You know, I'm just sharing it, man. I'm, you know, something I felt proud of. I'm like, hey, man, you know, I thought you were the friend. You'd be cool. If you know, don't say anything then, because I know you're really hating. You know, you see me doing stuff and you're not, you know, it's nothing big. It's not, I'm just doing it for myself. It's like when I see somebody like painting or drawing, it inspires me. Wow, man, I'm happy for you. But, oh, man, you a painter now? Oh, man, you an artist now? You a musician now? You play the drums? I mean, dude, who says that? Who goes to somebody, you say, hey, man, you know, I just made this song. Oh, man, you a singer now? You trying to be a singer? How old are you? It's like, damn, those people, watch out for them. Watch out for those people, man. There are a lot of them out there. Some of them are your family, too. Some of them is very close to you, and they don't want to see you change or do anything different. They don't want you to be happy because they're miserable, and everything they do is they're going to base it off material or a number. That's not necessarily success for everybody or happiness, man. Go what makes you happy. Be successful in 2025. And, man, you know, just know this. There's a lot of people that didn't reach a success until later in their life. You know, if you haven't reached it yet, but you're still focused, man, don't give up. Don't give up, man. You know, sometimes I get, you know, frustrated and I look around. You know, there's things I could turn around, sell, flip, and then buy something, do this and do that. I'm like, you know, but do I really want to do that? Or, you know, do I need this or you know, you have to know what it is you want. What, if you're really happy, if something doesn't make you happy, you know, the main thing is you got your health, you got a loving family, you can take care of your business and be an inspiration to others. But don't allow yourself to be drained by these people, man, who are going to continue to try to attach themselves to you like parasites going into 2025. Get rid of the parasites for 2025. Free yourself, and, man, you will be so much happier. Subscribe, share the channel. BigHerc916. For those who don't know, I have a Patreon. The link's in the description. Over there, I do motivational videos, usually on a daily, if not every other day. I got some cool stuff I'm offering to people who subscribe. So feel free to go over, hit the link in the description, become a member of my Patreon, and, man, let's get it. You know how we do it. Store and pick you up a sticker for your car, or a patch, or a sticker for your laptop, or maybe a beanie, or read one of the many books that BigHerc916 has offered. Are coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to BigHerc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh shit.